Welcome back everybody to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, live trading, and all kinds of setups, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it, guys. On AMD, it's down almost 4%, and look at this move here on AMD. We got this hammer candle and no follow through. Again, AMD pulling back all the way down to this gap 193 and filling this gap completely, and then going back up and now trading at 194.79 at the closing, holding above 193. So you're line in the sand going into tomorrow's session here on AMD 193, and below that watch out for rising 20-day moving average white line 188.96, and I think AMD definitely coming down here to retest this breakout, and that's gonna be around 184. Now to the upside, now AMD needs to break 197 rising 13-day moving average, and above that you're going to see a move up to 202.94 5-day moving average, and then this gap 205.60. And here's my X account, and if you guys are on there, definitely give me a follow, and there is no subscription, nothing you got to go through. It's totally free, and you can always ask me a question right here on X. And here's some fantastic plays from today, guys, and this only took about 25 minutes. I was done before 10 a.m. And look at this play right here. Microsoft got in right here exactly at 418, getting some 415 puts right here. Exploded, guys. 415 puts went in the money, over the money. It was really nice trade, and then Microsoft went back up, but not above 418. So entry was perfect right here, and exit was also perfect on Microsoft, locking in some nice profit. And let me show you guys this one. This was even better. Airbnb, guys, 161 right here. From this 5-minute hammer candle we got in. It was only 80 cents a piece, and guess what? Exploded, got up to 168. From 80 cents they actually ran up to $3 a piece at the end. Well, I sold way before that, but who cares? Big money on Airbnb. Now all these trade ideas are available on Patreon, and if you guys are really into trading and you want to support the channel and get all these trade ideas, definitely check out their link down below in the description, guys. So Netflix staying down 0.27%, kind of a flat day on Netflix, coming down to 607, and you can see right on my screen holding above the support 604, and definitely a strong support at 600. So here on Netflix, as long as Netflix can stay above 604, the next stop right up here, upper Bollinger Band 623, and then 625 to even 630. Below 604, watch out for the support 600, 596.61, and then 588. Anytime you see Netflix breaking below 588, it's going to dump all the way down to this gap 575.78. On Apple, stock is down 1.21%, and Apple came all the way down to 170.76, went back up and now trading at 171.13 at the closing, holding above 170. So that's gonna be your line in the sand right here on Apple, 170, and below that 166. And yesterday it was actually above 173 before closing, so now that support is gone. That's going to be a resistance to watch on Apple now, 173. And once we get above 173, then watch out for a move up to orange line, 13-day moving average, 175. And real breakout will only happen above this gap, 177.38. Once we get that, Apple can actually stay above 177. You're going to see more upside. Until then, guys, Apple still on a strong downtrend, so watch out for the support right here, critical support 170 and then 166. On Microsoft, absolutely flat on the day, and you guys saw that play. It was fantastic, opening at 418, and right at opening, guys, there was no spread, nothing, and we all know that there is no spread, nothing on Microsoft. You can get in at a market price got into puts 415 and went through the roof, going in the money, over the money, 411.45. It was nice, juicy profit in just few minutes. Now here on Microsoft, so far the breakout is holding. And you can see it actually came down to 411.45, but into closing holding above 413 and also into closing holding 415. So you are line in the sand right here on Microsoft on a pullback, 415, 413, 410, and then 408.44, 20-day moving average, and then this gap, 405.68. As long as Microsoft can hold above 413 to 415, next stop 418, 420.82, and then we can talk about possibly a fresh new all-time high. On Meta, it's down 0.84%, so Meta came all the way down to 491. We do have strong support at 490, and then from there, this thing actually went back up, and now trading at 495.57. We got a doji indecision candle today, guys. We also have PPI coming out tomorrow morning at 8:30, so that can actually move the market again. So here on Meta, critical support right here at 490, and below that, watch out for a dump off, possibly all the way down to this gap, 469. Now as long as Meta can stay above 490, watch out for a move back up to right here, 5-day moving average, close to 500, and above 500, this thing can move again, back up to the upside, possibly back up to not only upper Bollinger Band, which is sitting right here at 512, this thing can run even higher up to 520, and then previous all-time highs 523.57. We can go past that here on Meta once we get that breakout over 520. So far that was just one day sold off, and now just consolidating right here, and we got a doji indecision candle on Meta. So we will find out what decision Meta makes going into tomorrow, guys. On Amazon stock, it's up 0.66%, so Amazon getting up to 177.62 and now trading above all these moving averages right here, which is bullish in the short term for a move all the way up to 180. On a pullback, you want to watch right down here, 175, a strong support here on Amazon, and below that 173, and then this gap 170.23. Now as long as Amazon can stay above 175, and you can see today again low for the day 175.55, Amazon holding 175, that means one thing, Amazon can run all the way back up to 180, and that's gonna be a strong resistance to break right here on Amazon. On Google stock, it's up 0.82%, so Google here ran all the way up to 142, and that is why you never count big names like Google out, just because it was downtrending and it was going down rapidly. I mean, look at this move, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth green candle, and this thing rallied all the way up to 142. And now it's a breakout. As long as Google can stay above, I would say 140 to 138, that is a breakout on Google. For more upside, possibly up to 143.30, 50-day moving average, and above that, this gap just under 145. And once we get up to 145, after closing this gap, if Google can actually hold right here, then we can talk about more upside and possibly filling all these gaps here on top. Right now, critical support 140, 138, and then 135. On Tesla, stock is down 4.54%, so Tesla getting absolutely destroyed today on a downgrade from Wells Fargo. Also, we talked about it in my video that Tesla gives up 175 to 176. You're going to see Tesla coming down and filling this entire gap, 162.95, and that could be happening early as tomorrow, guys. So Tesla, forget about all-time highs. Just look at this recent high, 300, and now down to 168, cut in half. So I think Tesla is a great opportunity, and especially down here. I'll be buying more shares down here at 162.95. Already got my order set, and I'm going to buy more shares of Tesla down here, guys. And that is a great opportunity, especially when this thing is down from 300 down to 168 right now. So going into tomorrow's session, there is no support until 162.95, and that's gonna be a strong one to watch right down here, Tesla. And to the upside, it needs to get above 175 to 176, and once we get that, then watch out for a move up to 180, and then above 180 we can talk about filling this gap at 186.72. On Nvidia, stock is down just over 1%, and look at this move on Nvidia all the way down to 884, and look at this pump back up to the upside, again holding above 900 and holding above rising 5-day moving average, which is sitting right here around 900. So that's gonna be a strong support to watch on Nvidia stock right here, 898 to 900, and below that watch out for a dump off down to right here, now 850, rising 13-day moving average, and then 840 all the way down to this gap, 823. Now as long as Nvidia can stay above 900, watch out, Nvidia can move all the way up to 927 and possibly going back up to even 960, and then also can retest previous all-time highs 974. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.